Hollywood's biggest stars don't fly commercial, and today we're going inside the private jets they actually own.
Number 7. Harrison Ford and his Cessna Citation Sovereign. Most of us know Harrison Ford as Han Solo, Indiana Jones, or Jack Ryan, but in the aviation world, he's known as something else entirely, a serious, committed, lifelong pilot. Ford holds a private pilot's license and flies himself regularly. He owns a remarkable collection of 8 aircraft, ranging from a vintage 1929 Waco biplane to a de Havilland Beaver float plane. But the crown jewel of his fleet, the only purpose-built private jet in the group, is his Cessna Citation Sovereign 680, registered as N6GU and finished in a striking dark forest green livery he calls Hans. This super mid-size jet is powered by 2 Pratt & Whitney Canada PW306C engines, reaches a top speed of Mach 0.80, and has a range of approximately 3,200 nautical miles, enough to carry Ford from his 800-acre Wyoming ranch to Los Angeles, New York, or Miami without stopping. It seats up to 12 passengers, and the cabin features leather seating, 4 flat-screen displays, and multifunctional work tables. Ford paid approximately $18.8 million for the aircraft. What makes Ford truly unique is that he doesn't just own the plane, he flies it himself. And yes, the man has had his share of close calls in the air. A helicopter crash in 1999, an emergency landing on a golf course in 2015 after engine failure, and a taxiway incident at an airport that made headlines. But at 82 years old, he remains a licensed active pilot, which, frankly, makes him one of the most compelling figures in celebrity aviation.
Number 6. Jackie Chan and his Embraer Legacy 500. If you thought Tom Cruise was the only action star with a passion for flying, meet Jackie Chan, who has taken his connection to aviation to an entirely different level. Chan is not merely an owner of private jets, he is the official brand ambassador for Embraer, the Brazilian aerospace manufacturer. He has owned multiple Embraer aircraft and was the first customer based in China to receive not 1, but 2 of Embraer's signature models. His first, acquired in 2012, was the Embraer Legacy 650, a long-range, large-cabin jet that Chan had painted in a stunning red and yellow dragon design, complete with his personal initials. It became one of the most recognizable private jets in Asia. Then, in 2016, Chan took delivery of a brand-new Embraer Legacy 500, valued at approximately $20 million. This mid-size executive jet is powered by 2 Honeywell HTF 7500E engines, described by Honeywell as the greenest engines in their class. It can reach an altitude of 45,000 feet, has a range of approximately 3,125 nautical miles with 4 passengers, and can operate from airfields as short as 4,084 feet. It seats up to 12 passengers and, significantly, was the first mid-size business jet to incorporate full fly-by-wire digital flight controls, technology typically found only in commercial airliners. Chan has said that the Legacy 500 serves as his primary jet for shorter regional trips, while his larger Legacy 650 handles the long transoceanic journeys. In aviation terms, that's a beautifully curated 2-jet strategy, and precisely what you'd expect from a man who has performed his own stunts in over 150 movies.
Number 5. Matt Damon and his Bombardier Global 7500. Matt Damon may keep a lower public profile than some of his Hollywood peers, but his choice of aircraft speaks volumes. Damon has been confirmed as a primary operator of a Bombardier Global 7500, tail number N444WT, registered to a company called Whiskey Tango LLC in South Dakota. Aviation analysts note that the ownership structure suggests a fractional ownership arrangement, meaning Damon likely owns a significant share of this aircraft rather than the entire aircraft outright. But the jet itself, that's full ownership-grade luxury, regardless of how it's titled. The Bombardier Global 7500 is widely considered the world's largest and longest-range purpose-built business jet. It has a maximum range of 7,700 nautical miles, enough to fly non-stop from New York to Singapore. Its top speed of Mach 0.925 means it can cover distances that would take commercial airlines hours more time. Inside, the Global 7500 features 4 distinct living zones. Think of them as rooms at 40,000 feet. There is a forward lounge, a dining area, a main cabin, and a principal suite, complete with a full-sized bed. A dedicated crew suite and a full-sized kitchen round out the interior. The starting price for a new Bombardier Global 7500 is approximately $72 million. It entered service in 2018, has set over 100 officially recognized speed records as of March 2025, and has attracted an elite clientele that includes some of the most prominent names in entertainment, business, and sport.
Number 4. Tyler Perry and his Embraer Lineage 1000 plus a Global 7500. Tyler Perry's story is one of the most remarkable in Hollywood history, from homelessness to building his own movie studio and a net worth that has surpassed $1 billion. And his aviation fleet reflects that extraordinary journey. Perry owns 2 private jets. The first is an Embraer Lineage 1000, registered as N378TB, delivered to his company ETPC Aviation LLC in 2017. The Lineage 1000 is a converted E190 regional jet, and the conversion is extraordinary. In airline service, an E190 seats roughly 100 passengers. In Perry's Lineage configuration, the aircraft is redesigned into 5 luxurious cabin zones that include a master bedroom, a walk-in shower, 3 lavatories, lounge areas, a dining space, and a dedicated office. Up to 19 passengers can travel in this configuration. With a range of approximately 4,400 nautical miles, it can fly non-stop across the Atlantic. But Perry didn't stop there. In January 2025, he took delivery of a Bombardier Global 7500, registered under his initials as N378TP. The aircraft features Bombardier's signature nuage seating, an entirely new seat design engineered with a floating base and tilt-link system for unmatched comfort during long flights. The starting price? Approximately $72 million. And here's the personal detail that makes Perry's aviation story particularly compelling. The man once had a profound fear of flying. After September 11, 2001, that fear deepened significantly. Perry overcame it by taking up remote-controlled aircraft as a hobby. He earned his private pilot's license and began flying himself. From a fear of flight to the owner of a billion-dollar studio and a 2-jet fleet, that is a story worthy of the big screen.
Number 3. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and his Bombardier Global 7500. Dwayne Johnson is consistently ranked among the world's highest-paid entertainers, with annual earnings that have exceeded $100 million from films, brand endorsements, and his Terramana tequila business. So it is perhaps no surprise that he owns not 1, but 2 of the finest private jets in the world. His Bombardier Global 7500, tail number N1089, is a 2021-built model acquired in 2023 and valued at approximately $72 million. It is based at Van Nuys Airport in Southern California and managed by Silver Air, a premier luxury aviation management company. The Global 7500 offers The Rock 4 living zones, a full-size kitchen, a principal suite, and that signature nuage seating, all wrapped in a cabin that stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and stretches over 54 feet long. He also maintains a Gulfstream G650, and that aircraft made dramatic headlines in late March 2025 when it experienced a hydraulic system overheating emergency during a flight from Hawaii to Houston. Johnson himself documented the ordeal on social media, describing how his pilot came to him personally, knelt down, and said directly,
"The pilot comes back to me, he gets down on one knee, and he faces me face to face, and it's just me on the plane, just me and the crew. And he says, 'Mr. Johnson, I'm sorry to inform you, but we cannot continue to fly over the ocean.'"
The aircraft returned safely to Hawaii. Johnson missed the UFL season opener he had planned to attend, but expressed profound gratitude for his crew's professionalism. The event was real, and Johnson shared it publicly, a reminder that even the most advanced private aircraft in the world are ultimately in the hands of the men and women in the cockpit.
Number 2. John Travolta and his Boeing 707 Jet Clipper Ella. There is no celebrity aviation story quite like John Travolta's. Travolta earned his pilot's license at age 22. He currently holds 8 jet type ratings, including certifications for the Boeing 747, Boeing 707, Gulfstream II, Learjet, Hawker 125, and even a vintage British Vampire jet. He lives in an exclusive Florida fly-in community called Jumbo Lair Aviation Estates, where he could taxi his aircraft directly to his front door. But it is his legendary Boeing 707-138B, registered as N707JT and named Jet Clipper Ella in honor of his children and the iconic Pan Am Clipper designation, that truly defines his legacy in aviation. This aircraft, one of only 13 specially shortened 707s ever built exclusively for Qantas Airways, was first delivered to the Australian airline in 1964. Travolta acquired it in 1998, restored it meticulously, painted it in Qantas livery, and lived out an aviation dream aboard it for decades. The 707 features 4 Pratt & Whitney JT3D engines, a cruising speed of approximately 600 miles per hour, and a range of roughly 5,750 miles. Travolta converted the commercial fuselage into a luxurious private configuration with 2 bedrooms, lounge areas, and the kind of bespoke interior only a true aviation devotee would commission. In 2017, he donated the aircraft to the Historical Aircraft Restoration Society, or HARS, in Australia, where it will be preserved for future generations. Getting it there proved an epic challenge. By early 2026, the aircraft had been professionally dismantled in Brunswick, Georgia, and loaded onto a transport ship for a journey via the Panama Canal to Shell Harbour, New South Wales. Plans call for it to be fully restored and put on public display alongside a Qantas Boeing 744-400. Travolta himself has called it a beautiful and historical aircraft and expressed hope it will continue to fly well into the future. Today, Travolta's active fleet includes a Dassault Falcon 900, a Boeing 737-300, and an Eclipse 500 very light jet. The man has not slowed down.
Number 1. Tom Cruise and his Gulfstream G4. Tom Cruise obtained his pilot's license in 1994. He personally performed his own flying sequences in the Top Gun films, and when he's not on a film set, he is frequently in a cockpit. Aviation for Cruise is not a hobby, it is a second identity. His primary jet is a Gulfstream G4, valued at approximately $20 million.
powered by two Rolls-Royce Tay 611-8 engines, generating 13,850 pounds of thrust each. The G4 reaches a maximum cruising speed of Mach 0.80 and has a range of approximately 4,220 nautical miles, sufficient for a non-stop flight from Los Angeles to London. It can accommodate up to 19 passengers and was the first business jet in history to feature an entirely glass cockpit. The interior is everything you'd expect from a man of Cruise's standards: plush, fully reclining leather seating, a sofa that converts to a full bed, a gourmet galley, and the detail that perfectly captures the man, a dedicated private screening room, complete with high-definition monitors and surround sound. Because for Tom Cruise, even a 12-hour intercontinental flight is an opportunity to watch a film. But here's the element of Cruise's aviation story that truly separates him from every other name on this list. While the Gulfstream G4 handles his global schedule, his heart belongs to a North American P-51 Mustang, a legendary World War II fighter plane built in 1946 and purchased by Cruise in 2001 following a full restoration. The aircraft is not a showpiece, he flies it himself regularly. And here is the connection that makes this so extraordinary. At the climactic final scene of Top Gun Maverick, Cruise's character escapes aboard a P-51 Mustang. That aircraft on screen is not a prop. It is the actual, real P-51 Mustang that Tom Cruise personally owns and flies in real life. When audiences cheered that scene in theaters around the world, they were watching a genuine aviator at the controls of his own warbird. There are very few moments in cinema history where the line between actor and character dissolves so completely. And for a man like Tom Cruise, it feels entirely right.
That's 7 jets, 7 stories, and every single one of them earned. Which one would you fly? Drop it in the comments, and we'll see you on the next flight.